Voices TV Independence is right here on the streets of Lagos. And our teaser for today is, would you place your husband, if you're a female, would you place your husband on a monthly allowance? Or if you're a male, would you place your wife on a monthly or a weekly allowance? Stick with us. My name is Marianne and you're watching TV Independence. This is Street Voices.
I'm not sure if I'll be able to do that because, number one, I don't know the situation of this country. You can't say this is how much you will make in a week. So it depends. But what I can only tell her is that, don't worry, I will take good care of you. Whatsoever that comes into my hand, I will make sure that at least something tangible comes into your hand. I think it's sensible.
So it won't come in monthly or weekly, but you're still going to take care of your responsibility.
Yeah, I'm still going to take care of her.
Okay, so in a situation whereby she earns more than you, would you still place her on a monthly or weekly allowance?
Definitely, because I'm the head. Yeah, I'm not one of those guys that likes to feed on their wife because I have pride. I'm a man. God has made me the head.
African man.
Yeah, so that pride, even if I'm earning 100 naira and my wife is earning 1,000 naira, I will still be the one fending for the house.
You're sure, sir? You're not going to feel somehow?
No. I'm fine because I know, if you put your trust in God, everything will fall into places for you. Because if you continue to feed, if you leave some stops for your wife to do, definitely, spiritually, it is that your wife that God will be blessing.
None of the above.
Why not?
Because I think I hold myself a lot. Fine, it's his responsibility to carry out his responsibilities on me. But it's not what I should force him to do. So it's his choice. If he decides to place me on a weekly, fine. If it's a monthly, fine. So he decides on his own.
Okay, if you were earning more than your man, would you place him on a weekly or monthly allowance?
Oh.
Just to show appreciation. Would you just be like, babe, this is for you per month or weekly? Would you do that?
I don't think it's necessarily for me to place him on any tariff. Anytime it comes and I have, I give.
Okay.
But if I didn't have at the moment, you should understand.
Alright.
So
That's if you're earning.
that works for me.
Yes, I will.
Why? Why would you place her on an allowance?
Why I will place her on allowance is because she may have some needs that she may not actually need to tell me each time. So in that case, that allowance takes care of that.
So there's nothing wrong with it.
Nothing wrong. It's all about perception.
So in a situation whereby she's earning more than you, would you still place her on an allowance?
In a situation where she's earning more than me, and I'm aware that she's earning more than me, and she too is aware that she's earning more than me, definitely I won't place her on allowance.
You won't.
But I'll be giving her stipends once in a while, just to show that, look, I am the husband, and that she earns more than me doesn't stop the reality that I have to, once in a while, shoulder some of my responsibility. Yeah.
What kind of allowance?
Wifely allowance.
Has there been any constitutional wifely allowance?
Like, okay, as a husband is supposed to take care of his wife, yes. So the allowance, a woman needs to be kept, her hair and all that. Would you place them on a monthly or weekly allowance?
It has been on allowance already.
How, sir?
All those things he has been doing normally. So there shouldn't be any additional allowance now. Okay, analyze.
Okay, allowance is in the sense that a woman needs to be kept. There are some things she needs to get for herself that she doesn't need to tell her husband before she gets it. So money for these things are what we call allowances for personal things.
Okay, before all these things, the women know how to deduct such allowances from their housekeeping. Yes.
Okay, so in a case whereby a woman is not deducting, would you still place them on an allowance?
God give us the grace.
No, it's every day. Oh.
Everyday allowance.
Yeah.
Why?
Woman love money.
If you're earning more than your husband, would you still want him to put you on a weekly or monthly allowance?
No. It's every day.
Why?
I love money.
If he doesn't put you on an everyday allowance, what will you do?
You should find money, oh. You should go and find work. Strong work. So if you find work, I will not look outside. So if you find work very well, me too, I've been working. So be joining money together. But I love everyday money.
What you earn and how you spend them is based on individuality. You've heard it from the people themselves. It is all about individuality. My name is Marianne, and I've been your host for today. Thank you for sticking with us. This is still TV Independent, and you're on to Street Voices.